Hey, my loves. Miss Terry here. How are you? Wonderful, I hope. I have some exciting news. Yay! You have never had this. You've never had this from me. You've never had this from me. What are we doing, darling? What are we doing? Darling, we're going to move this incense out the way. That's what you're going to do before I choke. What we're doing, guys. Hey, happy October. It is like mid-October. Do you see how we are zipping through this year? We are zipping through this year. So Spirit is having me do something really, really special. So I'm doing 5 nights of healing. 5 nights of healing, you say? What is that, Terry? What is 5 nights of healing? So you know how you sign up and you get complimentary group Reiki healing from me? One Tuesday at night. I do it for free. Why? Because I like to give back. I like people to try it. I like people to feel it. I like to get their opinions on how they feel. A lot of times people say, oh, I missed it. Oh, this, oh, that. And I'll be like, if you signed up and you on the list, you got them prayers, honey. And let me tell you, it is always good to be covered by somebody who is connected. And I am connected. I am that I am. So anyway, October 23rd, which is a Monday, through October 27th, which is excuse me, y'all. We just going to put this bobby pin here because I'm not about to be just keep doing the little. Is it Marcy? I'll be Marcy for a few minutes. Okay. So from October 23rd, which is a Monday, to October 27th, I'm going to do Reiki healing for 5 nights straight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is leading up to the full moon that is happening on October 28th. Now, we all know October is the very spiritual month. Halloween is 3 days later, but I don't know if it's folklore or if it is actually proven, but this is a time where a lot of spiritual communities are in agreement that it is much easier to connect with spirit at this time. I'm moving the incense left to right. It's much easier to connect with spirit at this time. They say that the veil between spirit world and our world, this 3D, is the thinnest. We have had a lot of planetary shifts. We have had a lot of powerful supermoons. We've had a lot of stuff this year. I am sure you feel more sensitive to the environment. You feel more sensitive to the energies around you. A lot of people have had spiritual awakenings with their gifts. A lot of people have their empathic ability has opened up. Sometimes it's hard to deal with when you don't know what's happening. When you're like, I was fine 1 minute and the next minute I'm not. Smoothie day. I was fine 1 minute, next minute I'm not. So if you haven't got a reading, you can always book a reading and we can find out what's going on with you. Or if you haven't got a private Reiki session, you can get a private Reiki session. But why my 5 nights of healing is so special is because every night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to do Reiki. But I have set the intention that each night we use a different form, a different style of Reiki. Oh my God. Somebody's so going to steal this idea and try to do it, but it's not going to be Terry's brand. So I'm saying Monday night, traditional, working you in, traditional, clearing off any negativity, clearing off any entities, clearing off any heaviness, clearing off anything that's considered dark. That's Monday. We jump starting 10 o'clock. We doing the Reiki, but our intention, not only sleep, because you will sleep, but the intention is to clear any heaviness away. Tuesday night, we go non-traditional Reiki symbols. I don't know if y'all know nothing about that, but I've been in the Reiki game for like 13 years, so I have taken a lot of Reiki. So on Tuesday night, we're going into Tibetan Reiki. Oh, you want to Tibetan Reiki, right? And what we focusing on? The Kundalini. Kundalini. Kundalini is energy that can run up the back of your spine. But we like to have our Kundalini activated for creativity, encourages balance. It's good for back problems. It's good for menopausal problems. Get that Kundalini activated. Ooh. See what you can do with that. So then we come to Wednesday. I'm using my notes over here because I don't want to forget nothing. Wednesday, we going non-traditional again. Wednesday, what we going after? The viruses. There is a symbol in Reiki that is used for viruses, and it's used to heal trauma and spiritual problems. So Wednesday, viruses, trauma, spiritual problems, special Reiki symbols, non-traditional. When we do traditional Reiki and when I set the intention for complementary, I'm not trying to disrupt you. I'm trying to help you get a good night's sleep. That's why we base it on insomnia. We base it on pain relief, gentle. We send the energy. We let the energy do whatever it's going to do, but we are not necessarily disrupting anything. Like, we're not trying to give you a Kundalini awakening, and we're not trying to do anything specific. This week is going to be a little different. We amping it up. So it's not about just sleep. It's literally about growth. So, like I said, virus energy, trauma, spiritual problems. Wednesday might be an interesting night, but remember, this is all leading up to the culmination of the full moon. Thursday night, my little jurors came out. I'm from New Jersey. Thursday night, that's when we calm it down from the energy that we did on Wednesday night. There are certain symbols in Reiki that are just pure love, unconditional love, higher vibrational love, all kind of love. Thursday night live is like love night. Whole entire hour love night. Friday night, we rounding it all out with pure light, and we're bringing in the angels for protection. We're setting the intention to shield up. Angelic Reiki, where we're powering up your shield so that you can be protected, because that's the 5th night. And then the next day is the full moon. But we know full moon energy start a little bit early. So I just want to say that because it is Halloween time and it is like a lot of energy going around. Anyway, we got opposition energy. We have wars going on. That we try to be love over here. We try to be love. So what do? Every time I show up, I do my part. I work within my gifts. These are the gifts that I was given. Trust. If I could sing, I'll be somewhere right beside Beyonce, somewhere trying, maybe not Beyonce. I would be beside, well, it would depend on whatever style gift I got. I don't know if I would have that Jennifer Hudson type, I don't know what style of singing they would give me. So I will be somewhere. But you got to work with the gifts that you've been given. So I show up. I do my part. So you can sign up for this. It is not free, honey. If you book a private Reiki session with me, it's $115. I'm treating this as a private Reiki session for the people who sign up. So it's very limited. I only have a few spots that I'm opening. Why? Because I can't heal the world all in 1 week. I mean, I could try, but I do my part. So it's limited. This is personal. At the end of the session, you also will receive an audio reading from me with a summary for you, also telling you what you can look for the next 2 months, the final 2 months of the year. So not only are you getting 5 nights of healing, at least 1 hour of healing, 5 hours of healing that are typically $115 each. You get in 5 of those, and you get in a reading. So it's not free, but it's going to be fantastic. So hopefully you'll sign up. Also, I want to let you know I'm still doing karma clearing, family karma, generational karma. Sometimes we need to clear blocks. Let me tell you a story really quickly about this family karma clearing. I don't know why I do crazy stuff, but I do. Sometimes I like to do that. So do a karma clearing, right? This person's heavy. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you their candle before I even showed them their candle. I didn't show them their candle yet. Don't mind that rattling. Getting the candle. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. So I'm not going to show you their name. So you see the candle? We started from here, and this is where we at, right? So you see the haziness around the top? So when you have stuff going on, a lot of times, I'm not a person who, I'm not putting a bunch of oil, I'm not putting a bunch of stuff in the candle. So some people be like, oh, that's from the stuff burning off. I don't do that, honey. So we can see how tough it is. Spirit had to come in and Spirit had to work. Spirit had to cleanse them. We got the petition. And what happens? Their wish is granted. There's a little bit of more stuff that they need to do. But for the most part, their wish is granted. Their karma. This is when there's stuff like this, there's self stuff that has to be done. Spirit did their part, now you got to do your part. Spirit did their part, now you got to do your part, right? What happens? They call me and they tell me, strangely, on the 8th day, meaning the candle burned for 7 days, on the 8th day, they received an apology from their father. Family karma. The apology was for, I'm sorry. I used to call you stupid. I used to say you were a short bus rider. I used to say you was going to be retarded. I didn't know if you was going to make it. I used to say all this negative stuff to you. And I want to apologize because I feel like that's why you're the way that you are now. I feel like it's my fault. And I really want to apologize to you. And it was hard for the person to receive the apology because it had been so many years. I mean, this person's not a spring chicken. And the father's not no spring chicken. The father, like, I feel like he's trying to make his atonement. So when he make his transition, look, the father was coughing. Look, I'm about to start coughing. Let me move this incense yet again. So, probably because I said the father was coughing, right? So, the father's trying to get it off his chest. And I'm like, why? Let him get it off his chest. Why was you like, oh no, you don't gotta say that. Oh no, excuse me. Didn't we just do some clearing? I think we just did some clearing. So for you to get an apology from the patriarch of your family, apologizing all the way back to childhood, you gotta let that sink into your heart. You got to receive that apology fully. Why? Because he's trying to atone. He's trying to atone. Why? Because we went to the lords of karma on your behalf, asking for your lineage. We ask for your lineage to be clear. Hey, we all got gifts. We all got our talents. It's what it is. It's what it is. So anyway, still doing karma for the family and then also relationship karma. Let me show you this one thing, right? This is where I had to start another candle for somebody because for some reason, we could not get it popping on this candle. I mean, they had so much energy that was going on with them and another person that we literally I had to start another candle for them because that one wasn't quite jumping off right. And I was like, But I have been using the orange ones. It's a brand new one. I've been using the orange ones to clear up relationship karma. Now, if you know you've been attracting the same type of toxic love patterns. There may be something in your love life or something in relationships in specific that you need to have clear. Like, it may not be from your family. It may be from somewhere else in your line. Like, it could be Akashic record type stuff. It could be what you have the intention to learn here. You will see the pattern because you will be living it, especially if it has to do with how you're interacting with people who aren't your relatives, other people, other relationships. So we use that one when it's mainly relationships you want to focus on. So those things you can get on my website. Of course, I am reading. I do have some appointments today and tomorrow. If you would like to get a reading, you can always book a private Reiki session. Sign up for the 5 nights of healing, you guys. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be phenomenal. You can see a lot of the testimonies are on my website of how people have felt after they've gotten Reiki. Now, just because it's not in front of you does not mean you can't feel it. That's why I say you want to get these prayers. Whether you feel like you can feel it or you feel like you can't feel it, you want to be covered. It's like a volatile time. World, 3D land, getting a little heavy. You might want to know somebody who can maneuver in the higher realms on your behalf. Like, it's who you know. It's the connections you have. So, just saying. But anyway, you guys, you know, I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, or whenever you see this video. Go out here and be some love. Be some love. Be some light to somebody today, okay? Don't be selfish unless you really need to be for healing. Otherwise, have a wonderful time, you guys, and I will talk to you soon.